Hello students, today we're going to have a look at narrative text structures. Our lesson objectives, we are learning today to consolidate understanding of narrative structure and text features. What I'm looking for is correct identification of narrative structures and completion of a quiz to confirm your understanding. And this is because you are required to construct a picture book for assessment later in the term, and you need to understand the required text structures. You should write down your lesson objectives as we normally would, and we're going to get into the content. So an overview of the narrative text structures. Narratives tell a story which entertains the reader or the listener. They usually follow a clear and distinct structure. They also incorporate lots of descriptive language. There are many types of narrative texts, such as picture books, short stories, novels, and traditional tales. For this unit, we're going to be focusing on picture books. So the narrative text structure, this is not new knowledge for you, so just a reminder that it's a 6-point structure. We start with a title, an orientation, which sets up the setting, the characters, and the plot. A complication, which is a problem or a challenge that the main character needs to solve. We look at some events, so the events that occur as the main characters try to resolve the problem. Climax, which is the highest point of excitement, and the resolution, the solution to the problem, which may lead to a happy or an unhappy conclusion for the main character. What I would like you to do is to write down each of these 6 elements and the coloured bolded words so that you have an idea of what each of those mean. So let's have a look at an example here for the gingerbread man. Orientation. Once upon a time there lived a sweet old woman and a grumpy old man. They lived in a tiny cottage down near the river. The grumpy old man was hungry, so the sweet old woman decided to bake him a gingerbread man. So here we've established the setting, okay, and the main characters and what's going on. Complication. So soon the tiny kitchen smelled of delicious gingerbread. The sweet old woman opened the oven door and all of a sudden, the tasty gingerbread man jumped off the oven tray. We've got a problem now. So they're hungry, they've baked a gingerbread man, yet he's run away. So the events that occur. He ran out the door and down the long street with the old woman running tiredly behind. The gingerbread man cried, "You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man." The gingerbread man ran through the grassy field. Before long, the whole town was running along behind him. No one was fast enough to catch him. The climax. The gingerbread man finally arrived at the bank of the wide river. He looked around for an object to transport him to the other side safely. Out of the bushes, a sly, hungry fox appeared. He offered to take the gingerbread man across the river. As soon as they reached the other side, the clever fox tossed the gingerbread man into the air and ate him. So here we have a resolution that didn't end well for the gingerbread man. Okay, our resolution doesn't have to be "and happily ever after." It can be, resolution is just solving the problem that was there. So your turn now. You're going to read or listen to the story A Hug for Humphrey. You'll need to access the video from the Moodle site, and you're going to identify the narrative text structures by recording events or evidence for the story on the worksheet provided. So you need to open 2 files, split screen, listen to the picture book story, and list down the details of what is the title, what is the orientation, what is the conclusion. Upload that to Moodle, and we'll see you soon.